If you're looking to get your kid into a new sport, today might be your chance. The Pointe-Claire Ringette Association is holding an open house. It's happening today, 5 p.m. to 6:20 at the Bob Burning Arena. If you don't know anything about the sport, well, don't worry. We've got you covered. Brigitte Gosselin is the Director of Player Development at the Pointe-Claire Ringette Association, and she joins us on the line. Brigitte Gosselin, good morning. Welcome to Daybreak.
Hey, good morning, Sean.
So, for those who aren't familiar, what is Ringette?
Oh, that's a good question. I would like to use my mirror and revert it to you. I'm curious to know what you know about Ringette.
Oh boy, okay, not a whole lot, because I always wonder how much it can be compared to hockey.
Oh well, there you go. So it's an ice sport.
Yeah.
So it's mostly for girls. So we don't exclude boys, but it's mostly for girls, and it's an ice sport. So basically, skates on the ice. Stick is not the same. It's a straight stick with a ring instead of a puck.
Right.
And it's a very fast-paced game, but the rules are a bit different. There's more passing in Ringette, especially at the blue lines. And so you're right. It's very similar to hockey, but with a bit of different ruling compared to hockey.
Right, and when we talk about some of the differences, and you know, there's more passing in Ringette. Is the time of a game, is it longer? How does all that work?
Well, it depends on the level. Most of the games are 2 periods of 12 minutes. So it's an hour long, depending on the ice that you get at the arenas, but it's about an hour long that you get to be into the arena to play a game. 12 minutes, 2 periods. Right.
Who should come to this open house this afternoon?
Well, we're looking for anybody that's interested into the sport. For 4 years young, we have players recently that came to a recent open house that was 12. So anybody that's looking to discover a new sport this winter, they've been hearing friends at school playing Ringette, cousins, family members. We see it more and more now on the Facebook and pages, and we hear more about Ringette, and people are curious. Some families are a bit nervous. We have so many people here tonight, volunteers, to answer all of your questions. It's time to come. If you don't want to jump on the ice, it's okay tonight. If you just want to come and see, we welcome everyone.
For sure. You said some families are nervous. Nervous why?
Well, because it's a big change. Sometimes they don't know what to expect on the cost. They don't know what to expect on the equipment side. What's the schedule going to look like? I still want to take swimming lessons. Will I be able to take swimming lessons if I come and play Ringette? I would like to ski a bit. Can I still ski if I play Ringette? So these are all of the main questions that we get when people come to open house. So we're able to give them an idea of the schedule. We're able to give them an idea of the cost. Yeah. And this way, I feel that it reassures a lot of parents and kids when they're able to talk to Ringette parents, or when they come on the ice, we try to pair them with a buddy, with a young Ringette player, and they're able to talk on the ice and they have fun. And some of the girls even show them some rules and how to hold their stick. So it's very reassuring for them to come to an open house.
Right. So they're buddied up with another Ringette player. They get to know a little bit about the schedule and what it might look like and how it could fit into all the other activities they want to do. What about the price?
Well, good question. So we have 2 different programs, Sean. So we have a price. Let's say your young kid doesn't even know how to skate, and you feel that being part of a team is a bit overwhelming for the beginning. We have a program that's called Learn to Play Ringette. And basically, at the Learn to Play Ringette level, you learn how to skate, you learn the basis. So that program starts on the 24th of September, and that's $225 for the entire season. So you get 23 sessions from September all the way to March.
Oh.
And then we have another program. So if you want to be part of a team, then it's depending on the age group. It can be $280 for the season, or if you're a bit older, it's $375 for the entire season.
And that's excluding equipment.
Well, correct. correct. It's excluding equipment. We have a lot of ringette pages now. Oh, yeah. We have a friperie page on our Facebook.
Oh, interesting.
And some parents are able to put some used equipment on there, and some people share equipment. Like tonight at the open house, if a parent comes in and say, well, I have 3 daughters, it's going to cost me a lot of money, we're going to find a way to help them out to find a girdle, some skates, a ringette cage. We always find a way to help our members.
How did you get into the sport?
Oh, my God, Sean. You're going to make me look so old. And I started when I was 4. I came from a family that we were very involved into sports, and for my parents, it was important that I would skate at a very young age, so as my siblings. And I liked skating so much that I told my parents that I wanted to do figure skating. So at the time, where you couldn't register online, right?
Right.
At the time, you had to go physically to the arena to register to a sport. I don't know if this story is true to this time, but my parents told me that when they went into the afternoon to register me, it was only for ringette. In the morning, you had to go for figure skating, but in the afternoon, it was for ringette. So my parents registered me for ringette, and they said, well, if you don't like it, next year we'll put you in figure skating. And 40 years later, I'm still involved into the sport.
There you go. So what makes you want to dedicate so much time to ringette and promote it and get more people playing?
What gets me doing this?
What keeps you going? What keeps you going in this sport?
I really like that sport, Sean. Maybe my parents knew a bit more about me when I was 4 because they knew I needed to be part of a team sport. I think that's the magic word for ringette. You, as a player, you get to meet so many friends. It becomes some sort of your family. And for parents, it's the exact same thing. You spend so much time into the arena, in the stands. You get to meet new parents, new friends that has the same some sort of passion as you, sort of life. You go to tournaments. You build some sort of friendship. For me, I love the competitive aspect of the sport. I played very high-level ringette. I got to travel. I visited the entire country because of ringette with national championships, Canada Games. So for me, it's built into my life, and I'm happy that I had daughters so that they could share and live a bit what I lived when I was younger.
Nice. So today, 5 to 6:20 p.m., where can more people find more information on the open house?
Yeah, we welcome them to visit our Facebook page, Pointe Claire Ringette on Facebook. We have an Instagram page as well. If they cannot make it tonight, no worries. We have another open house on September 24th, and that's for our Learn to Play Ringette program. And they can visit also our website, ringuettepointeclair.ca. Mm-hmm. And they can get a lot more information, and they have the registrar email on there, and she's very fast to respond to all of the emails.
That's good to know. Thank you for joining us this morning.
My pleasure. Thank you for having us.
That is Brigitte Gosselin, Director of Player Development at the Pointe Claire Ringette Association, hosting an open house later today at the Bob Burney Arena on Maywood Avenue from 5 to 6:20 p.m. If you missed this one, as you heard, there's another one on September 24th.